LT Outdoors Sunday Night Live. I hope you guys all had a great week. And it's been kind of tough for me, but I made a video yesterday. Hopefully, you guys were able to watch it so that you understand why things have been going the way they have. And yes, I am posting AI videos. I'm trying to post a couple a day. They're great for filler. If you didn't watch last night's live, I'll explain it again right now. But the car has to get fixed. I have the part coming in the mail, and I expedited shipping, and it's still taking way too long. Also, I am getting the laptop fixed, which you guys know has been a long time coming. I haven't. That battery has died so fast on me for a couple years now, and I finally brought it up to a person to have it fixed, and it's taken a lot longer than it should. I gave it to him before Thanksgiving, so I'm really hoping that's done this week because I need it to get more videos done. Hey there, Rick. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Richard. Hey, Lisa. I want to apologize too. My throat's messed up, guys. I've got a lot of you might have heard of it, but it's called GERD, and yeah, tonight's dinner kind of got me, so my throat's messed up. But hey there, Mark. How you doing, buddy? Did you catch any fish, Mark? Hey, Bass and Buck. How you doing? Well, like I said, guys, I've got my car getting worked on right now and the laptop getting worked on, and without the laptop I cannot make any videos. So, and I don't even have, I can't even back up videos. Like, let's say I go out ice fishing right now, it'd be pointless. I couldn't film it for you guys. So hey, Daniel, how you doing, buddy? Thank you. Happy Sunday to you too. Hey there, Ray. Well, again, I just mentioned a minute ago, my car has to get fixed, so I haven't been able to drive around. I want to, but right now I can't. The part's supposed to have been here by now, and it hasn't already. So I'm waiting on that car part to show up so that I can drive it around. But there is ice. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, it should be obvious, especially if you guys are following any posts on Facebook from people. They're ice fishing downstate, for God's sakes. There are basically anywhere you go right now. If you check the ice, I guarantee you'll find spots, a lot of different spots that are great. So I've been hearing 4 or 5 inches on a lot of our smaller lakes. Hey, Jim, how you doing tonight, buddy? Hey, Joe. I'm doing okay. My GERD's messed up, so my throat's really a mess right now. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate that. I'm going to say this, and pardon my French, it pisses me off. I have had several people this week just randomly comment on one of the AI videos saying, sorry, but I'm unsubscribing. And it's like, okay, for one, like I said, I'm getting stuff fixed. I can't get out fishing without my laptop to film and I can't upload my videos from the GoPro to the laptop without the laptop here. So I'm just saying, I need it. Okay, I'm really right now. I'm at a stalemate. I am stuck. I can't get you videos right now. So those AI videos are meant to be funny. So in my opinion, anybody that doesn't find them funny and wants to say that they are unsubscribing, well, I'm sorry. Bye, Karen. I really don't care. Because honestly, if somebody doesn't even have a sense of humor, I don't want you on my channel. We wouldn't get along in person if you ain't got a sense of humor. That's for sure. I don't know about that, Joe. I don't know about that. That seems a little way too soon for that one. Thank you, Frank. Thank you. That's awesome to hear. See, Frank's on ice. I know there's places downstate, especially marinas, canals, things like that, guys. I know there's people even down in Detroit fishing canals. I mean, really, that's the first places to freeze every year is what you should always check first. I mean, just pay attention. Every year it's the same. It's always the same. So once you learn places, you'll learn where to go every year at the beginning. But yeah, just get out and check. There's definitely ice around. Holy crap, Johnny, you're on ice in Indiana. See, this is an insane year already, guys, because I'm telling you, most of you downstate, even the people downstate that are on ice right now, you guys haven't been on ice until like mid-January. So this is all just a wild year. But yeah, and you know what? The ice, I was going to say, I hope it don't go nowhere, but it ain't. I mean, we're not, even the snow we got now, it ain't going nowhere. The extended forecast shows it's going to be really cold every dang night, every day. We might get a degree above freezing, but that ain't going to do nothing. So we're not going anywhere, that's for sure. Yeah, I haven't seen anything about Saginaw River. Now, Saginaw River in a marina, I would say yes, probably. I'm glad you like that, Kevin. Like I said, I think they're fun. I mean, honestly, I think they're funny. I mean, they're made by me. It's not like, even though they're AI, I'm the one that's making them. Okay, so I don't know. I don't get it. But yeah, people that want to unsubscribe because of that, again, it's filler. Would you rather? Not you guys. Those of you that are unsubscribing, would you rather that I hadn't had a video in 2 weeks? Because that's exactly where we would be right now. And I don't want to not have some videos on here. And I tried that going live stuff random for you guys, and they don't get that many views. So I agree, John. Yeah, this is even up here. We haven't been on ice up here until beginning of January. We might, I think last year we might have been on for like a day in December, but then it all went away, and then we had to wait again. So yeah, this is definitely crazy. We got a lot of early ice, and like I said, it's here to stay. That's the thing too, guys. Without a warm up, you got to realize every place that has ice right now is getting ice every single night. It's going to keep on building. It is cold enough. It's going to keep building. Hey, Chad, good evening. Thank you, Frank. Thank you. I know those of you that truly follow me enjoy those videos because they're funny. I mean, there's so many people nowadays, I guess, that just don't have a sense of humor. And I think about it, these people that are unsubscribing, it's like, okay, do you not like the Super Bowl commercials? Because those ain't real. That's all AI stuff. Like, I don't know. People are just stupid nowadays. But thank you. You know, it might be this year too, Bob. It just might be. You know, I know that one takes a lot longer, but again, I mean, there's no warm up in our future right now. So unless we get some stupid, crazy high 50s in December, I don't see it. I don't see it going away. We're just going to keep building. How you doing tonight, Jen? Gemma. Jen says hi. She perked right up. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. I appreciate y'all that actually enjoy those videos. And I do want to say this. I've been getting an insane amount of views on these videos. Even though every day I'm getting 2 or 3 people that complain and say they're unsubscribing, I am getting an insane amount of views on them. So honestly, I don't care. Unsubscribe. Because I'm gaining subscribers too. Every day I'm gaining more subscribers than I'm losing. So again, for those of you that do not like that funny stuff, you have no sense of humor. I'm just saying it right now. Yeah, thanks, Rick. I like that. Yeah, I thought that was a good one. I've been making a bunch of hater videos. In fact, because I have a hater every single day, I'm going to make an AI hater video every day. I've got a few really funny ones saved up. So, hey, Max, how you doing, brother? I'm glad you got out on the ice today. Hey there, Tony. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think they're great. They're funny. I don't know how something can be considered bad or annoying if it makes people smile and laugh. I mean, the world needs far more of that. So, yeah, whitefish on hard water would definitely be cool. I have a spot up here that I get whitefish on hard water, but again, it hasn't been quite safe for a couple years. But if we do, it'd be fun. I haven't been able to get a whitefish on the ice now in at least 8-10 years. So, hey, Chad Brenner, how you doing, buddy? You any? Oh, okay, nice. I was gonna ask if you're related to anybody around here, but I'm not answering that stupid question. Hey there, Donnie. I guess it's just one of them nights, guys. So try and ignore them. That's the worst part about not having my laptop to go live, is that everybody and their brother is able to see that we're live. So we get a lot of people on here that just doesn't, they don't even really belong to the channel and don't watch anything. If you haven't already, though, please hit that thumbs up. There's 41 of you watching right now. I do appreciate the thumbs up. And again, I'm just going to mention it because there's more people watching. The only reason I'm posting AI stuff and not regular videos is because my car is getting fixed. The part's coming in the mail. I already talked to a mechanic. And once that happens, I've already paid for the part for the computer. That's all paid for. I'm just waiting on it to get fixed. So seriously, once this stuff is fixed, you guys will be probably getting annoyed by me because I'll be putting out so much content you won't know what to do with yourselves. Especially right now, you guys. Like I said, we've got ice. We've got ice like crazy. I've got Psycho Kitties around. I haven't introduced you guys to him yet. Or her. I think it's a her. It's Cocoa Puff. Anyway, but Yeah, you're going to start hearing a lot more noise in the background of my videos because just like any other kitten, these things are into everything. I have to watch stuff because I didn't realize they knocked a hook off the other day and I stepped on it and got it into my foot. But I got that one and I got a little orange one, so... But again, the ice, you know, I really want to get out and do an ice check, but I can't post videos. You know, I mean, sure, I could do some stuff from the phone, but the hard thing about the phone is I put together, you know, if I go out, let's say I go out and get a bunch of, you know, pieces of video from each lake that I go and check. If I go out and or come home and try to post it, I would literally have to post every one of them little bitty videos. I can't edit them together. I mean, I seriously, I can't do this without my laptop. I can't make it right. So thank you, Max. Thank you. I'm glad you get a kick out of them. Hey there, Scott. Is there really? See, somebody else mentioned that a minute ago, and I thought they were joking. There's literally somebody right now on Saginaw River. I mean, I seen a guy today trying to put a pontoon in down there. So, I mean, I can't say I don't believe it because I mean, people have done dumber things. But in fact, putting that pontoon in through the ice, that didn't seem like a good idea, especially when the rest of the river was frozen. I really don't know what they were expecting to do with that voyage. Hey, Emmett, how you doing tonight? Did you see anybody over the river, Max? I do want to show you guys this. I put some time into this today. I am kind of bummed. Once I get the laptop up, you guys will be able to see all this stuff behind me. But I did put, these aren't all my mounts, but these are most of the bucks that I have shot, like all my favorite ones. Fun. But again, you won't until I get the laptop going. Because right now you're on a little bitty phone screen. So thank you, Richard. I'm doing all right, Emmett. I'll be better when I get my stuff fixed. That's for sure. Oh, I figured you did, Tony. You guys actually normally get ice before us, but that Grand Traverse Bay, that'll be interesting to see if that actually locks up this year. I would really like to see that. That's what I thought, Max. That's just nuts. I mean, I see, you know, people would, honestly, I could see them going out and getting in the canals and the marinas on the Saginaw. I mean, that stuff all freezes up no matter what, but hey there, Delta. How you doing? See you too. 24 inches of... Wow. Now, I got to ask this, Tony, because I talked about this last weekend when we got the snow. Did your snow push down the ice and refreeze? Did you guys get like instant thick snow ice? I thought that was going to happen to us up here, but I was really surprised. And I think it's because of how windy it got during those storms. Most of the snow blew off of the ice, so it managed to get thick on its own, which is great. Because, I mean, snow ice, yes, it's nice. It puts you on ice faster, but it's not as safe and doesn't last as long as a legit solid, you know, layer of ice. If it doesn't have snow on it and it's able to build each night, that's going to be the best ice you could get on each year. So, but I'm hoping, you know, the way it's looking this year, the past few years, last year was a little better, but I've been afraid to, you know, get out, span out and try some of the spots on like the Great Lakes that I like to fish. But the way it's going this year, it might be sky's the limit. I mean, if this ice keeps building, we should be able to fish everywhere. So. No, I'm surprised. I mean that's a big lake, but like Hubbard, I would not. I mean, I'm sure there's ice on Hubbard, but it's probably not completely froze. But I do hope to get out. Like I said, even if I went out and made a video with the GoPro right now, I can't post it, not without my laptop. I can't take the files off of it and put it on the laptop. I'm just stuck. In fact, I did a pretty cool deer hunt the other day where I had a whole bunch of deer around me. And that day I filmed. That was right before the guy took my laptop. And yeah, I don't want to film on those GoPros because I don't want to run. I don't want to have to delete those so I can build a video. That's what I'm trying to say here. 5 and 3. Okay, so yeah, that lake though, it does sit in a bowl. That one just about always gets some pretty good snowfall on it. So I bet that's what happened though. You probably got that snow ice and then That's really good though. 5, so 3 solid, 2 white. Yeah. Yep, I bet you that's what happened is you got some snow ice. But yeah, that lake, I'm not going to name the lake, but I told Max, he asked what might be frozen up here for safe-wise, and I only knew of one that I would fully trust right now without checking that I thought would be fine, and that's where I told him. And he did go there. He caught a bunch of fish today, so that's always great. Okay, gotcha. Yep, that makes sense. I mean, they are pretty good sized lakes, and you guys on the west side, you get some pretty crazy winds over there. No ice on Hubbard as of Thursday. Okay. I mean, we've had, the between Thursday and now, we have had those calmer evenings, so I don't know. I'm glad you updated me on that, though. So there might be some started right now, but it definitely ain't going to be, I wouldn't even think of Hubbard until maybe next weekend. Inlands have skim. Really? That's crazy, Scott. I don't know how any, especially over by Hale. I mean, those lakes aren't all that big. Even Long Lake, it's so dang narrow. I can't see any of them being open. We have been literally dead cold. I mean, it's been the past week and a half. It's been so cold that places should all be locking right up. That's good. That's good. I'm glad, Max. That's what I was hoping for. I mean, like I said, I've heard of a couple other places up here. I won't name names of places, but I have heard, and the reason I won't name it's not because I'm trying to be a jerk. It's just the fact that if if one lake is icing up good over here, I can bet you that the others are either close to being safe or are safe. So it's a matter of getting out there and checking. I shouldn't have to name a lake. I mean, it's really nothing to get out of your vehicle and just whack a spud a few times. But yeah, the ice right now, I'm sure, is fine on a lot of lakes. Now, Venetton probably froze over the past couple nights, but I wouldn't say that'd be fishable till, again, maybe next weekend. But I wouldn't mess with it yet. That's what I thought. Yeah, you guys with the winds over there. Yeah. But I mean, we're about as deep of a freeze as we get, even late January. I mean, it's wild right now. We've been single digits. I went to bed a couple days ago. It was 9. I mean, it's building ice, that's for sure. I think every single night you could go out the very next day and you are going to see a pile more ice than you did the day before. And that's great. That's what a good winter should be. I mean, we should literally in the winter be seeing ice build up every single day. And that's what makes these lakes so good to get out on. And I feel like it's going to work. I think this year, just looking at the extended forecast, we don't have anything to even halfway hurt the ice. In fact, with all the snow we got right now, we're going to need a pretty heavy warm-up just to get rid of the snow to affect any ice at all. So it's here to stay. I'm very sure of that right now. Was Venetton completely froze over, Max? I figured it was, but had a lot of open water Saturday. Now, what did you see today, Max? I mean, normally the way Van works, and I know this just because I lived on that lake for so many years, half of the lake will freeze. So it was all frozen today. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Thanks, Max. But the way that lake works, because it's pretty wide and narrow or long. So normally when we have a heavy wind, it'll actually break the ice. It'll blow it to one side or the other. And when it blows it to those side, whether it's north or south, when it hits the other side, it usually gets stuck on the shore, hangs up, and then whatever end of the lake it landed on, that's where it's going to start getting thick first. So like where I grew up on the lake down by the dam, most of the winters it seemed like, because that's coming out, you're more than often going to get bad winds out of the north. That's just the way it goes. So that northerly wind would usually send the ice my way in front of my house, and it would all freeze up. And I mean, there was times when I would have 5-6 inches of ice and there would still be half the lake open, but it's only because it blew in and refroze. And usually when it blows in too, it kind of breaks up and makes like a slush ice. It'll bust up as it's floating around, and then it all kind of refreezes into a big chunk. So all locked up, and yeah, probably could get on it then. I mean, it's like I said, it's been cold enough that I really would not doubt it, Max. But it's just to be safe on a lake like Venetton, as big as that is, I would give it till next weekend. I mean, it'll be fine by then. But they say you're not supposed to, Chad, but 90% of the time I'm eating fish out of Vinetton Lake. I just ate a big old Vinetton perch meal tonight. So it's one of them things where if you trust the government, go for it. I don't trust the government. I think I really think they don't know enough about PFAS at the moment to where all they can do is throw out warnings while they're trying to figure out what it's all about, just to keep themselves safe. It's all about saving their butts so that nobody tries to take them to court. That's all it is. Yeah, I agree, Bob. Fish aren't going anywhere. But I will say this, the longer you wait, the worse the bite gets. I mean, we should, as fast as we gained ice this year, we should have a solid 2 weeks of good hard bite. But, I mean, the further we get along and the more ice it makes every night, the slower that bite's going to get. So you really do want to get on that first ice, because the first ice bite, no matter what, is a riot. But yeah, the further we get along, I would say in 2 weeks from now, the little lakes that are already frozen are going to start slowing down. I mean, it'll still be decent, but you're going to have to work a little harder for them. I figured that, Max. Yeah, that first ice bite, man, it's really something special. It's a lot like the spring bite. You know, both of them go hand in hand, in my opinion. And then the midwinter bite to me is no different than a midsummer bite. So exactly, more oxygen. Yep, there's a lot of oxygen in the water right now, and the further we let that ice get along, the less sun can penetrate through the ice, and then you lose your oxygen day by day. And the faster those, I mean, some of the fish aren't quite as effective, like pike, for instance. It takes them a whole lot longer than other species to slow down. Pike are pretty fast, even midwinter. But, you know, fish like bluegills and walleye, actually both of them are about the same. When the oxygen levels get slowed down, they are really slow fish. And bass. Bass are probably the worst of the underwater fish in the wintertime, because they really slow down. I mean, there's times when the bass will slowly, it's like they're floating to your lure with their mouth open, and if they miss it, they just kind of float on by. I mean, they are really out of it in the wintertime. But hey, Ryan, that is a real beard. That is my beard. How you doing tonight, Ryan? Oh, absolutely, Max. Yep, oxygen is the main player as far as winter bites and stuff go. I mean, you know, first ice, you've got that oxygen that was left over from when the water was open, plus you're getting sunlight penetrating through that ice all the time right now until it gets too thick or too clouded up. And then in the spring, it's almost the same way with the oxygen, except when the ice starts to get thinner, you're getting more sunlight through it, but you're also getting all the runoff from the snow and everything else. It's almost like you're throwing an aerator in the water, and it's great for the fish. I mean, fish could be almost dead to the point of where they're just kind of slowly moving along. But once that water starts getting that trickle in it from the runoff, it's like somebody planted an aerator. So that's how it goes, though. That's why spring and right now are always the best. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've had my fair share of haters the past few days, but like I said earlier, it's kind of funny to me that, you know, I'll lose 1 or 2 people a day on here, and they don't just disappear. They don't unsubscribe. They will literally go out of their way to tell me why they're unsubscribing, like I would care. And when they do something like that, I really don't care, because I wouldn't want them on the channel to begin with. But yeah, they unsubscribe, and then but I am gaining a crazy amount of subscribers every day and viewers from the shorts. And you know, even once I get once I get going again with my videos, I'm still going to try to post AI, probably 1 or 2 videos a day just for shorts. I mean, why not? I mean, when I'm sitting on the toilet, I don't want to watch a 20-minute video, right? I'm all about flipping through shorts, especially funny ones. I mean, come on now. It's toilet humor. Yes, yeah, end of January, but this year, man, it's probably gonna. But you figure too, though. Normally, Bob, at least the past few years, end of January for us has only been 2 weeks into the season, because we've only iced up and started fishing in January, right around the first weekend, sometimes a little later. So then it does slow down towards the end of January. But with it starting in December this year, I think it's going to slow down by January. I really do. It's going to at least start really slowing down by January. But yeah, same thing though, Bob. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's when the fish do slow down, that's when you want to. I've said it in videos before, but that's when you want to size down. That's when you want to use smaller lures, smaller baits. I mean, that is really the time of year. You know, microplastics are exceptional for a late ice or even just rough bite because they're so tiny. And that's the thing. The fish, it's not that they're not hungry, because they are. I mean, the fish are always hungry, but it's the fact that they don't have that energy because of lack of oxygen. It's just like us. If we lost some oxygen, we're going to slow right down, okay? Same thing with the fish. They slow down, and it's harder for them to feed. They don't have that energy. So if you use something small like that, a little dinky teardrop, let's say a 3 mil, and a tiny microplastic like the little Hornet or Apache from Freedom Baits, you throw that in there and you don't even jig fast. That's another thing too. They're slow, you should be slow. Jig it lighter and they will come up, and they don't have the energy to take big baits in their mouth when they slow down. So thanks, Max. I'm glad you enjoy it. You know, I probably will now, Ryan. The only reason, and I've been wanting to show you guys, the only reason I didn't before is because I was trying to use it. The Beetles work faster in the dark. So this year I tried something different. I bought these black porcelain lights. They're like reptile lights, and I put them in there. So it was really dark. And if I tried to film it even on my phone, it would be hard to see in there unless I did like a flashlight or something. But now, because the temperature dropped so much, I was having a hard time controlling. I have to keep the bugs at 80 degrees. So I was having a hard time keeping them there. So I do have heat lamps in now. Maybe I'll hop in tomorrow and show you guys what the bugs look like. That's for sure, Bob. Yeah. Been at it a while. Yeah, I hear you, Emmett. I mean, if somebody doesn't like, it seems like most haters really want to put it out there and tell you what their problem is. But it's keyboard warriors is what it is. I mean, it really, if you don't like a channel and you're gonna unsubscribe, just do it, right? Nobody needs to know. But yeah, you come at me and it's a whole different game. Hey, Slip, how you doing tonight, buddy? Oh, there you go. Yep. See, now this time of year, Max, you could get away with a lot bigger than that. I mean, I'm the Frogman right now would definitely be one of my top choices, and the Bonita. I probably where you were at today, I probably would have used the Bonita only because I told you there's crappies and it's a good bass lake, and I think you would have hammered both of those with the bigger presentation like a little Bonita, but that's true. They do. Yeah, they do still count as views. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It does bum me out when somebody's gonna unsubscribe, but it's worse when they do it for stupid reasons like that. I mean, like I said, it's almost like people think I'm totally done making fishing videos and all I'm going to do now is AI, but I'm not. I mean, right now, you guys don't know how bad I'm dying inside to get out and do these videos. Sure, I could go out fishing tomorrow. I would love that. But if I'm not filming and getting it on here for you guys, it ain't doing anybody any help. So it's really sucks. It's been a pain lately. That's true. And I really try to, Bob. I always try to kind of spin it around, especially when they make me the maddest. And that's why I'm making like these little hater AI videos now. Definitely try it, Max. Are you still? Oh, no, you went home because you said you went over the Saginaw. That's right. But yeah, give it a shot, especially down where you're at, Max. When you're fishing perch this time of year, same thing. In fact, perch don't slow down as fast as a bluegill will or a bass. They are still a little faster later in the season. So the Bonita, hands down, I would definitely use that for perch where you're at. Hey, Lisa, how you doing tonight? Thank you for commenting on my AI videos. I appreciate that. Hey there, Ian. How you doing, buddy? Bob, that means everything to me because, that, and that's the way I've been trying to look at it. A lot of you, like you, Bob, have been commenting stuff on my AI videos and that you're enjoying it, and that helps. That keeps me going because at least then, I know that I'm still doing something useful. It's tough when I can't get out and actually do what I want to be doing for you guys, but I love you too, though. Thank you. Thank you, Ian. Again, I'm glad, man. I'm glad to hear that because I was just saying people are deleting me on here, and every day now I'm getting some crap messages about I'm sick of this AI. I am unsubscribing. It's like, okay, well, and all these people that are doing it, I've never once seen their name pop up. So it's not like they're commenting on my other videos. They might not even be watching my other videos. They might be swiping through, seeing just a random AI, and they're like, I don't like this guy. And I mean, people are ridiculous. Oh, you still are in Oscoda. Okay. Till Friday. Dang. I gotcha. Well, hopefully, Max, hopefully I get my stuff fixed. All I need is a laptop. He's saying it could be by Wednesday, and I'm really hoping that sticks. But we get that fixed, we'll have to hook up. Well, thank you, Emmett. Thank you. I try to be, but when things break down like this, and I'm trying to hold myself together, it can be really tough because I know there's so much more I want to be doing for you guys on here, and it's just hard when the car needs fixed and the laptop is getting fixed. I mean, it puts me down for sure. Thank you, Ian. I thought that you talking about the one where I got sprayed or the one where I dropped it down the chimney for the haters. I really like that one. Well, thanks, Bob. I'm that's anybody that's spent time with me, like even Rick knows that. I mean, I can let things get to me pretty fast, and I do have a temper from time to time. People can make me pretty angry. It doesn't take much when a hater starts getting at me. It doesn't take much to light me up, but and it's harder to put me down after that. Oh, the one where I was sprayed. Yeah, that was good. Have you seen the one where I'm dropping skunks down people's chimneys for the haters? Thank you, Benny. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. I hope you're having a good night at work. I know, just got to roll it. And that's the thing. I'm really trying to. I'm really trying to just keep the channel going, and I feel like that AI is great for filling in. No, I never did myself, Charles. My dad did, and I will admit I do kind of miss that. It was nice. He made a. It was one of the first fold down ones we ever had, but he made it. I remember he was basically trying to copy my uncle's Chappelle, and it was a really nice shanty. The only thing though that I hate about those Chappelle style shanties, any of those style, the wind can get them so easily. I have been blown around lakes. I have gone a very long way in a shanty before, and it's always those Chappelles. I have been one time, and I thought this was going to work out great. I got blown into a permanent shanty, ended up having a couple girls in it, and I thought, hey, maybe this is how it's supposed to go, but they were lesbians, so it didn't work out the way I thought it would. But yeah, I have been blown around a lot in shanties like that. Thank you, Dean. I appreciate you. Might be an ice fisherman thing, Bob. Aw, I mean, I appreciate it. We don't really need anything. I mean, if anybody wanted to send a treat or like a toy or something to the dogs, though, I would never say no. My girls love stuff like that. Upper Minnesota. Oh yeah, yeah. You guys, man, you guys got the really cool shanties though. I would love to have the sleepers and stuff. What's up, Kevin? How you doing, brother? Yep, exactly, Benny. Exactly. Yours is a Chappelle. They do. It's just the way they're made. That perfect square shape and they're I mean they're not extremely light. I would say they're still kind of a pain to drag, but man, the wind can pull them like nothing else. And the one time I remember I had my regular ice spikes for falling through. When the shanty took off, it actually flipped on me. The doors, because you got those little plastic doors, they popped open. So I can literally look through. I can see all these other fishermen looking at me, and I'm reaching through those doors with my ice picks, and I'm trying to slow myself down. They are terrible. Yeah, tie downs and spikes, absolutely, Bob. In fact, like I said before, in the past couple years, I prefer a pop up shanty now over everything, and I would not use one of them without spikes. Let's just say that. Well, thank you, John. I appreciate you, buddy. Honestly, Ian, I have had to clean out eyes in a couple years. Widowmaker's eyes are always open, but back when I have bought like K&E drops or something, and they've had paint in the eyes, I just use a hook. I use a hook off of another jig, and I just sit there and scrape at it, and it'll pop right out. Um, Honestly, I don't know, Michael. I don't know much about that area, but as far as grouse go, though, look for poplar, thickets and places with oh, what's that? Everybody hates that bush. What's the prickly bush? Rick knows it. If you hunt around those, though, they've got berries on them still this time of year, and I know they're eating off of that. But it can be tough. I mean, they hold up pretty good too, though, in the cold. The grouse will. They'll just hunker down in a tree somewhere and keep themselves fluffed up to keep warm. You're a skinny dude. I used to be, Bob. I used to be. If I showed you guys pictures of me back, not even that long ago, like 7 years ago, you'd be like, "Oh my God, that's who?" Yeah, I used to be tiny. Oh, I gotcha. Don't get blown away. Oh, it's wild, man. When that wind catches you in the Chappelles, it's insane. You're welcome. Nope, not Hawthorne. They got orange berries. I have one right out here by my. Yes, thank you, Rick. I knew Rick was going to jump on that. Autumn olive, guys. Look for places with the autumn olives, but again, like Bob just said too, they do like to sleep under pines, cedars. I've seen them a lot perching in the pines too. They really love because you got to figure all the pine boughs are basically roofs for them. When it's snowing and stuff like that, or just super cold, they can get under them and huddle and yeah, they really do like pines, but yeah, autumn olive they love. I mean, this time of year, that's what they're usually feeding on. That between that and the cedar, like the seeds. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. I haven't had one of them in a long time, but yeah, the fly line clippers are definitely good for poking out eyes. Howdy, Rick. But yeah, I hope you guys are all having a good week. Like I said, mine's been kind of rough. I don't know if I can't remember. I don't think the car got broke until Monday, so you guys might not even know much about that. But I got stuck in the snow. I tried going out the day after the storm stopped. I got out of the driveway, but then I didn't make it very far up the road. Got stuck. By the time I got myself down out of the snow, the entire exhaust system come off. The whole thing, all in one piece, thank God. I figured it'd be easier anyway that way. And yeah, it turned out I brought it to the shop, and the guy looked at it, and oh God, what do they call it? It's got kind of a cool name. Anyways, the end of it, I always would have thought it was the muffler, but that last end piece was rusted right out. Resonator. So I did order a new resonator, and I expedited shipping. It should have been here by now, but it's not. So Parts Geek, I'm not happy. I will be messaging you when I get off tonight because I should have had it by now. But hey there, Jason. How you doing, buddy? But again, guys, and I'm going to say this because there's 43 of you on here. I am going to continue AI videos, especially right now because I have nothing else I can do for you. I will try to get out tomorrow and do a video of the bugs. Somebody asked on here a little bit ago for that, so I can show you guys what my beetle housings look like and what they lay eggs in. I'll just teach you a little bit about the bugs. But other than that, it's down to the point where I can't use my GoPros till I get the laptop back. So yeah, it's slowing me up. But once that's back, you'll be getting ice fishing videos damn near daily. I can tell you right now, I'm gonna at least do 2 a week again. And I know, Bob, you have no idea how bad I do not like to ask for anything. I never have. In fact, my refrigerator hasn't worked since the summertime, and today I seen a buddy posted on Facebook about getting rid of a free one, and I told him, yeah, I'd take it. They didn't know that my fridge hadn't been working. They're like, "Why didn't you tell us?" I'm like, I try to stick to myself. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. I really don't, Chad. I've never heard of that being much of a thing in the state of Michigan. I mean, I know there are some people that build some really nice shacks out there on the ice, but Yeah, I've never heard of a sleeper being built at any shops or anything, but I know hopefully one day we get back to where the ice is, if we continually get winter time starting in beginning of December, that would be awesome, and I would totally build a sleeper. Oh, geez. Yeah, sounds like it, Lisa. God. Well, hopefully you're feeling better now. I did get a message. I forgot I was going to talk to Rick about it. The guy that ran um, the Saginaw Fishing Show got a hold of me last night, and I can't remember where they're hosting it now. I guess it's at a bigger place, but it's going to be $50 now for tables. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I can do. But last year I didn't make much money. I mean, I know it was also because things were so tight last year where people were having a hard time getting through. Maybe it'll be better this year. I don't know, but it'll be in March. I got to decide if I'm going to do it. And it always hurts the worst landing on the ice too. It seems it digs right into you, kind of like gravel. Yeah, it's never good, man. I've gone through a whole lot of vehicles on my, even since I've had the channel. I've gone through, I think, 4 vehicles since I've had the channel. But yeah, it's well, thank you, Bob. I know I've had a lot of nice people say that I should start one, and that they would help buy a truck, but I can't get myself to do it. I feel like eventually I'm hopefully going to get one myself, but yeah, that's right, Ian. Yeah, last year was way too tight. People didn't want to stop, and I didn't blame them because when they did, they were holding up a line. Not to mention, I'm not going to name names, but a certain business there took up an awful lot of space so that other people couldn't even get in on it. So, yeah, John, it's funny because with the way that fridge, I don't know what was up with that fridge, but the bottom part of the fridge stayed cold. In fact, it froze at the bottom of the fridge, but the top wouldn't get cold at all. Milk would spoil within a couple days in the top, but I kept my pop. Basically, that's all I used it for. I kept the pop in the bottom, and it sometimes it would freeze, but I can't do that, Max. I appreciate you, brother, but I can't take that. If I'm gonna do it, I'll do it. I'll spend my money on it. But I was just trying to figure if it's something I should be. But like I said, last year we didn't make I didn't make much at all last year. But I know it was because of the venue. People had a hard time. Um, People had a hard time even getting through last year, so that was rough. But oh God, yeah, that hurts, Lisa. I feel your pain. I've done that way too many times in my life, especially out on the ice. The one year I knocked myself out, I slipped and fell, and first thing that hit was my head. And my sister was with me, my little sister, and she freaked out. Um, yep, you got her, Brandon. In fact, they had like I don't know, like 5 or 6 different booth parts that they bought just so that they're rented, so that they could have this giant sign. Like a whole corner of that building took up space for that. It was overkill, man. Somebody's trying to make up for something, that's for sure. I hear you on that, Benny. It is kind of a bummer. I've never understood that myself. It's like, we're paying all these funds for that. Even the bathrooms. I feel like they should still be open because we're still going to be using it. And like you said, a lot of these places we still need to have a pass. I mean, even if I go down to the Independence Bridge in Bay City, I still have to pay to launch there if I'm ice fishing. So, like, keep up on it all. They usually do though in Bay City. I can't say nothing bad. Either that or I don't know if they do. It's probably fishermen. I know there's a lot of good fishermen out there that like to keep up on plowing and stuff, which I really appreciate you guys that do that. I don't know if I will, Woodward. I mean, that's something that we've talked about in the past, but the problem I have with it is that most lakes don't have enough parking for something like that, and the ones that do are usually really busy to begin with. So I don't know. It just doesn't seem like I don't know. I'll talk to some friends though. I do know some people that can put up like a cocoa tent and things like that. We could probably put something together, but it's not anything I was planning just yet. So hey there, Barry. Yeah, that's the way. I mean, I like I said, John, I appreciate people offering. I really do. It means everything to me. I mean, the fact that I know people out there have my back if I need it, that means everything. That's what friends are for. But, right now, the way I'm looking at it is I'm doing pretty good right now on the deer skulls. I don't want to brag because something breaks, just like the vehicle right now. Something breaks every time I save a stinking dollar. But my plan this year, and it's so far going so well, I've got the taxes paid up, which is awesome. That's been a big thing for me. And the house is almost paid off. That's my big buffer right now. When that house, I'm trying to the owner of the house, or the landlord guy that I'm paying for, he's supposed to be sending me a paper. He does it every December that tells me how much I've paid for the year and how much is owed. It should be down to like $3,000, and if it is, I might try to pay it off. Once the house is paid off, I really think I could get a nice vehicle. I could get myself a truck. So that's my game plan. I'm trying to get the house caught up so that I can get a truck. I'm hearing around 4 to 5 inches for the most part, Barry. When did they do that, Lisa? I don't remember seeing one. They must have built one, huh? Well, like I said, Woodward, I know you just got on, but my vehicle's been. I'm waiting for a part for the vehicle. I haven't been able to go places to check, but I will say, just from what I hear, there's 4 to 5 inches on most places right now, and I firmly believe that's true. A lot of these people getting out and checking are coming, getting back to me, and that's what I'm hearing. So, sorry, Max, I didn't see that. It's going fast for me. Oh, not gonna lie, that sounds good, Max. I like trying new things, so Japanese soup would be great. my I mean, the property's big enough. I could definitely fit people on the, but the house itself is it's not very big. It's a little modular. There's not much room in here. Thanks, John. I like to feel like I'm keeping my priorities straight. I always have. There's so much going on in my mind because I try to be responsible, and being alone all the time. Like, I literally have to do this stuff all on my own. I have to think of this stuff on my own. I don't have somebody on my shoulder that can tell me what I should or shouldn't do. Like, it's not easy. It's not, but I try my best. And I do have I've got everything kind of figured out in my head. So, my favorite vehicle, Brandon, that I ever had was a GMC. It was an what was it? I think it was an '04 GMC Sierra. And man, I love that thing. I'm pretty sure it was '04. Yeah, I could probably do that here, Bob. I don't see why not. Because I do have. I mean, I got 5 acres, and it's all the people that have their horses here. Chance and Haley, they keep up on it. They keep it mowed, and I mean, there's definitely a lot of room here to have tents and stuff. So, uh, exactly, Ryan. I can't either, and I don't quite understand it. I don't know if it's some kind of curse or something, but because my dad, I mean, maybe I was just too naive as a kid, but I don't remember my dad having to fix his vehicles as much as I do. I really don't. And it is literally every few months. I mean, I think I've been on the car. I don't think I've had to have it fixed now. I guess I was probably due because I don't think anything's broke on it now since like beginning of summer. So I think that's probably the longest trek I've had without having to fix things. But and I might be wrong on that. Maybe, I mean, so much stuff happens anymore, I don't even know. But yeah, it's literally always vehicle problems. The van lasted me quite a while. I did like that, and it was good. It got me where I needed to go. Yeah, you know what, Bob? That's one of them things though about having a lot of connections and stuff. Is I do have friends up here that have businesses with the outhouses and stuff. I could probably get some of that stuff. I could probably get for free, just inviting them over and letting them eat and everything else. So you just watch that. Oh, I like that one. I thought it was great. Maybe that's what it is, baby Barry. Maybe that's because I thought, the way I looked at it when my dad just growing up, I really didn't remember him breaking down as much as I have. So maybe that's it. Maybe I have to get older stuff. I don't know. Bob, you'd probably, because Robin moved downstate. She's living in Holt. My only other sibling that lives up here is Susan, which she would probably go, because she's close, but she's busy too, so who knows. And my brother's in Ohio, so yeah, you'd probably only get to meet my one sister, but I honestly believe that, Slip. I really do, because I think it's all about money. I think they build things crappy just because they know we're gonna have to buy more products. I feel like everything's crooked that way anymore, and it's sad. When do you trade? I almost did this weekend, Ryan. I kind of feel like an idiot for not doing it because yesterday the fur buyer was up at F&T. I will look. That there's always more fur buyers making their runs up there, but yeah, I was gonna try to sell it all yesterday. But to be honest though, I have always wanted to have a photo. For any of you that's ever followed trapping, a lot of the trappers get these big pictures made where they put all their put up pelts on barns. I've always wanted to do that my entire life, and I never have. So that was kind of getting me too. I'm like, man, I got all these beautiful beavers in my spare room, and it's like I would love to just hang them up for a picture. So maybe I'll wait and do like a spring sale or something. But I usually do it right now. Yeah, that would definitely be good, Bob. Oh, hey there, Bob. Yeah. How you doing, dude? How'd you guys do that day? I feel the same. It's almost like we're all a family, for sure. um, to be honest, I don't know now because I think he moved. He was in. I'm wanting. Is there a place in Ohio called Parma? I'm wanting to say it was Parma, but I can't quite remember. Most of my family's down in Grass Lake, Washtenaw County, Jackson. That's where most of my family is. Hey, congratulations! Good job on that, man. That's always, especially that first one, man. That's gonna stick with you forever. Oh heck yeah, Bob. That's cool, man. I heard, I seen a lot of salmon down through there, but I've been hearing that people are doing better on the steelhead more than anything. I wanted to. That was my whole plan. In fact, I got to get the motor's still on my boat right now because I still had it planned to continue trapping, and me and Rick were gonna go do some steelhead fishing, but Cleveland area, okay. Yeah, and I do feel that that's the main problem anymore, Brandon, because yeah, when that stuff is, especially computer stuff, man, you pretty much got to be a genius to get that stuff. Wow, that's insane, Barry. Of course, I think I could do that. I really think I could do that. If maybe I'll do it next year because I was really jonesing this year for coons. Even though the prices ain't the best, I really love doing it. I love catching them. So that's funny, Bob. Oh, that's cool. I never hear much about steelhead fishing down there. Mostly walleye I hear about on that river down there, but 54 of you watching, 50 now. Please hit that thumbs up if you haven't already, and I will show you. Once I get the laptop fixed, you guys will be able to see this stuff a lot better. But these are my bucks. These are all my own bucks, and I do have some that are still not hung up, or they're hanging up but not here. But these are all my favorite ones. The one somebody asked me last, which was my best. I really, honestly, that's probably my favorite because those brow tines are just insane. It was sad that he busted off the one side, but man, those brows are absolutely stunning. It's hard to find a buck with brows that big anymore. Thank you, Bob. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it'd be something fun, and I do want to say this before I'm going to be getting off in like 5 minutes. But I tonight I was going to do a giveaway, okay? And don't worry, I'm still going to do it. I'm going to give away a really nice ice rod. It's like a $50 ice rod. But here's the catch. Okay, I can't do it on my phone because I wish you guys could see this, but when you guys are commenting, I can only see 4 of you at a time, and it's in a little thing, so it's hard for me to catch up. Now, if we were doing a giveaway where I'm writing down on on the raffle tickets like I do and throwing them in a bowl, I wouldn't be able to keep up with you guys. So that's the only reason I'm not doing them right now. Please, everybody, pray that the dang laptop is good to go by next week. It should have been by now, but I'm hoping he's got it ready. by next weekend, because I do want to do just a straight up free giveaway for you guys on a really nice ice rod. It's brand new, still wrapped up. Rick knows which one I'm talking about because I'm giving him the other one. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a giveaway on one, guys. Wow, that'd be pretty amazing. Yeah, she is. Ruby's napping. She's always napping. And what's funny is those kittens, yeah, they're not here. They sleep on top of her. When I get the laptop going, I will be posting little videos in the clips of the kittens on her. It's so cute. Ruby curls up in her little ball, and they lay right on top. They'll lay upside down on her, and she doesn't even care. She is the best dog. Thank you, John. Thank you. Yeah, it's gonna, it would look so much better on the widescreen of the laptop. But I was happy to, this is actually the first time I've put up Christmas lights since my mom passed. And she passed away on the 10th of, I think it was 2017. So this is a tough month for me, period, because it's hard for me to even think of celebrating Christmas anymore when I lost mom so close to it. But yeah, this is the first time I've hung lights. I thought it'd be fun for you guys. And yep, you got it, the Maumee. That's the one. See, I didn't know about the steelhead, but I hear about a crazy run of walleyes in the Maumee for sure. She sure does, Bob. Yep. And I had other houndsmen wanting to breed Ruby with theirs, and I should have done it. I really should have, but I don't know. You can't replace Ruby. She's always gonna be my baby. So I think she's 9. She's either 8 or 9 now, but she knows she's my baby. I tell her every night before bed. But yeah, it's adorable to see them cats. It doesn't even faze her either. When they hop on top of her, she doesn't even flinch. I mean, it's the cutest thing. It really is. But it's funny, when they were outside as just strays, she was chasing them. But once I brought them inside and I told her, leave them alone, they're just babies. Then she was a big baby. Well, you gonna come say hi to everybody, Jammers? Oh, sorry about that, Barry. It does. It really wrecks the holidays. Oh God, you're such a big dog. Such a big puppy dog. Yeah, it sucks. And my mom was my best friend, so. Oh man, that's cool. I hear ya. I love catching white bass. They are a favorite of mine, man. Bob says, hi, Jammers. The tail's just a whipping. Say hi to everybody, Jammers. Uncle Rick says, hi, Jammers. She's smiling. Lisa says hi. Lisa says, hi, Jammers. Big old baby. Yeah, she plays with the kittens. They don't sleep on her, but she plays with them. Can I pet that dog? She would love that, Ian. She loves getting lovins, that's for sure. And she loves everybody. She's so friendly with everybody. She's a good girl. I enjoy getting her out on the ice. The only problem is, and I hate this, man. It seems like anymore there's so many people out there that just don't like dogs or don't trust them. And, she'll go try to run to people. And I had a couple people last year that were freaking out on her and stuff. Boop. Boop. Tail just a whipping. Give your girl a hug for me, Lisa. Yeah, she's a good girl, though. She knows it. But yeah, on the ice, it's a lot of fun. I know that was, I think, the very first time I ever met Jen and Mark, actually, was through Gemma. She went running. Well, they called her, I believe, and that's what, I'm not going to name the lake, but that's what kind of blew my mind, is we're out there, and I'm out there on the ice with Gemma, and she goes run into these people, and I'm like, get back here, but they're like, come here, Gemma, come here. And yeah, Jen, she was all over Jen. That was when she's just a puppy. Kevin, I think, to me, they taste like panfish, and I like them. Everybody says not to freeze them. I freeze them and thaw them out and cook them, and I still like them just the same. And Rick, he actually smoked them, and God, that was amazing. It was like candy. Of course, he does it with that maple syrup, and man, oh man, that makes a difference. Yeah, they are. That's always a fun thing down there too, Scott. I hear you on that one. you know, ice fishing, especially down there, it's just so neat because I don't know anywhere else in the state that you can go and get white bass like that through the ice. I mean, I've never caught any big ones down there through the ice. That would be really nice, but even the little ones I catch, they're fun. It's just a different thing. Jen, she misses you, Jen. All right, I'm gonna hop off of here, guys. I appreciate everybody again, and I'm just gonna say this. Thank you for that. I appreciate you guys. Hey there, gather around. I want to say, you know, the AI stuff is continuing, but I need to get my laptop fixed and my car fixed so that I can start getting you guys some regular footage. It's still going to happen. I'm going to be ice fishing every day as soon as everything's fixed. So get ready for all the ice fishing videos. They are coming fast. And please enjoy the AI while you can. Get a laugh out of them. It's just something for fun. And have a good week, guys. Love y'all.